message for 831.
One day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day. One day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day. Hear me out, I know I already have a chance, but one day I'm gonna get that day back. 1,095 to be exact. Never forgetting the time that was spent. Brings tears to my eyes, I can't deny. I miss being yours and you being mine, but what can I say? I'm the one that made it this way. I hang my head low with shame, cause letting you go was the biggest mistake I've ever made. I've ever made. I don't know where my head was at the time, but I got it back with all the screws tightened. Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick 1,000 needles in my eye if I'm lying, but I ain't, so I have no worries about going blind. Cause I know that, I know that one day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day. One day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day.
I pray to God we would always be. I broke your heart, now I gotta leave. You got me puzzled and I'm losing pieces, but you'll forever be a part of me. Now when I grind and I stop and think, the way you grinded on top of me, the way we vibed in the ecstasy, I leave you whining and scratching me. I called you bitches but I didn't mean it. You told me nigga you would never be shit, and now I'm begging you for your forgiveness. And all the sorries, they don't even mean shit. I know them other hoes I never mentioned, but we was really only on some friendship. Someone to talk to and to smoke a blunt with. Someone to help me pick your favorite outfit. Someone to tell me just to work it out. You say you down and now you backing out. Let's sip some wine and we can talk it out. Let you unwind and then we fuck it out. Reminiscing, kissing on your boobie. Smoking weed and feeling on your booty. Go to dinner and then we watch a movie. Eat you for dinner and then we make a movie. One day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day.
One day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day. One day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day. One day I'ma get you back. One day, one day, one day. Men and broken pieces filling in the cracks. One day, one day, one day. Rewriting my wrongs from the past. One day, one day, one day. Bring it happily ever after back. One day, one day, one day.